I grabbed 2 hanging baskets and liners from Dollar Tree for this epic garden project. I unclipped the chains off of one of the baskets and placed the liners in each basket. Next, I used sharp scissors to cut a slit in the middle of each section and in the center hole at the bottom. Then I grabbed some petunias from my local garden center and carefully placed them into each hole. Planting from the outside worked best for me. I set it aside and repeated the same steps for the second basket. Next, I filled the center of each basket with potting soil and watered it. I gently placed one basket on top of the other and secured them together using 4 black zip ties. At that point, I decided to add in a few more flowers on the edge where the baskets meet. Can you believe this is what mine looked like after 3 weeks?
I've pre-soaked 1 brick of fresh floral foam. We're gonna just take that and wedge it in. Now begins the fun part, and that is going to be carving your foam into kind of a conical or triangular shape. Right here we have some mini carnations. So I'm just gonna snip off the top and start placing them. So the biggest ones are sticking out the furthest, and then as we kind of approach the top, we are gradually getting smaller so that we kind of create that conical topiary shape. So to create the very peak of our topiary, we're gonna take a carnation, place it sticking straight out, and then we can begin filling in. So I placed a few more pieces to fill in any of the holes where you still see the foam. You created the perfect centerpiece or arrangement for virtually anywhere you would like. And you can absolutely customize it to create whatever shape you're looking for.
Let's get this laid out here. Let's start with a big bunch of baby's breath. Soaked my floral foam in water. I'm going to use waterproof floral tape. So I'm just going to start by putting my magnolia leaves in all around the base. And we're just going to cut it and stick it in. So think outside the box and consider spray painting some baby's breath to make something like this for yourself.
Take a sealable plastic container and fill the bottom 1/2 inch with clay unscented cat litter. Add salt to the top. Pour more cat litter onto the top. Mix the salt and cat litter together. Cut the stems on all of your flowers. Place the flowers into the litter and salt. Bury the flowers slightly. Add salt to the top and cover all of the flowers slightly. Put the lid on and let it sit for about 5 days. After your flowers are dry, you will need to carefully brush the salt off of your flowers. Mix up some resin. Slowly pour your resin into the mold. If there are bubbles, use a heat gun to get rid of them. Place your flowers slowly into the poured resin. After all of your flowers are placed, use the heat gun one more time to get any bubbles out. After your resin is set slightly, pour your next layer of resin slowly on top of this. Use your heat gun to get out any bubbles. After your resin is fully set, remove it from the mold. You can find a nice place in your home to display them with other keepsakes and mementos.